Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Let's Play Star Wars Empire War Part 17. As always, my name is eckohour, and I will be the disembodied voice hosting this Let's Play. In our previous episode, we killed a great many Bothans above Bathui with the Emperor, and that was an interesting mission. Not particularly hard, but an interesting mission. Now we've been tasked with going to Tatooine to capture Princess Leia. This mission will be just like the scene that you recall from the first movie of Star Wars ever made, Star Wars Episode 4, New Hope. But it's going to be a little bit different. There's going to be some other crazy things going on. But before we get to that, there are some loose ends that I feel need to be tied up. Namely, Ryloth over here is got a Imperial fleet tied up above it, holding it down, waiting for the ground forces to come and control it. And also the planet of Nalhutta, which gives us a good deal of ground slots. So we're definitely going to go and take that. So let's go ahead and resume. Bring our ATSTs over and see how our ground forces are. Okay, we're up to 8.
Construction complete.
Transmission received.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we got enough AT-ATs.
Destination set.
Construction complete.
Okay,
Construction complete.
so let's go ahead and bring it down.
Construction
I am en
complete.
route.
And just to show it off,
Construction complete.
I'm not usually going to do this,
Star Destroyer reporting in.
but just to show you guys how imprudent a ground invasion is, what I'm going to do, or not imprudent a ground invasion, but imprudent auto-resolving a ground invasion is, what I'm going to do is I'm going to auto-resolve the invasion of Ryloth with the ground forces. That way you guys can see just how rough it can be. So put Darth Vader down there
Commencing.
and auto-resolve. So look at that. So auto-resolving that battle cost us 4 repulsor tanks, 4 AT-ATs, 4 ATSTs, 4 artillery tanks, 3 scout troopers, 6 stormtroopers, 3 time maulers, leaving us with a marginal number of forces at best.
Building started.
And that was actually kind of dumb of me, because now I have to go up here and
Constructing unit.
re-queue up all of my
Vehicle
my
in
units.
production.
So that's auto-resolving. That's why I pretty much fight every battle, because it's just, it costs you a lot of guys for through no fault of your own.
Building under construction.
I just don't like,
Reporting.
Constructing.
I don't like
Ready to
losing
go.
that many soldiers. It's a pain in the butt replacing them all. Alright, we got an officer done. Matter of fact, do we have an officer in this new fleet? We do. And I know we have an extra
Reporting.
Star Destroyer. We'll send him over to... we'll send him to
Moving to
Bespin.
coordinates. Ready to go.
So our next objective now is
Awaiting your
to
Construction complete.
take the space above Nalhutta.
Reporting.
Vehicle in production.
And I think I have a very special showcase in store for that one. But before we do that, let's
Unit in production.
Ready to go.
let's explore it with a drone first before we dive right into
Shuttle
that.
en route.
Matter of fact, let's also
Vehicle in
explore
production.
Tatooine. Become spy Tatooine.
Reporting.
Construction
Ready to go.
complete.
Alright, it's got nothing.
Construction complete.
And we'll send this guy over to Nalhutta.
AT-AT ready.
Slowly but surely. Alright, so 16 of something. I'm assuming it's gonna be
Ready
the
to go.
I'm assuming it's gonna be
Awaiting your
fighters,
orders.
and then 8 what I'm assuming is going to be these
Construction complete.
frigate type ships. So nothing particularly difficult.
Cleared for departure.
Let's see, our AT-ATSTs are done.
Inputting coordinates.
Training
Queue up another
soldiers.
5 stormtroopers. because we still got a lot of time before those AT-ATs are done. Oh, we can't forget
Vehicle in production.
the artillery,
AT-AT ready.
and then the rest is just kind of shopkeeping and making sure everything is
Star
up to
Destroyer
snuff.
reporting in.
Don't want to forget the
Construction complete.
star bases. Bothawi is done building its ground structures.
Constructing. Building under construction.
What else do we want to build on Ryloth? Why not
Building
just
started.
build another money place? So if we look at the take inventory here, let's take a look at the galaxy. There's not much of the galaxy no longer under our control.
Artillery online.
Just kind of this section of space up here, Alderaan, which hasn't been revealed, and then these planets
AT-AT
just along
ready.
the outside, each of which hasn't been revealed. And of course Dantooine, where Princess Leia will inevitably be pointing us towards for
Construction
finding the rebel base. Let's queue up
Unit in production. Unit cancelled.
two. There we go. Alright. It's too bad we don't have Tarkin. I think he speeds up production on planets. So we'll move
Artillery online.
you over to Hoth. I'm starting to think ahead now and see where planets or where enemies are going to be revealed.
AT-AT ready.
Alright, so we've kind of got this whole area of space generally defended,
Star Destroyer reporting in.
but we don't really have over here defended terribly well. I mean, I guess they've got all level 5s except for Thyfera, which we will give
Construction complete. Unit cancelled.
a victory.
Building
One of
under
these.
construction.
2 of those.
Artillery
Alright.
online.
Now, I'm making a gamble here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put together a fleet of just nothing but the Star Destroyers, just to show them off for you guys, and we'll attack Nal Hutta. Hopefully,
On my way, sir.
you guys can just see the raw destructive power of
Destination
the
cruiser reporting.
Imperial Star Destroyers. That's to say nothing of the ship that is introduced in the expansion. They actually introduced the Super Star Destroyer in the expansion, which is
Star
something to
Destroyer
see.
reporting in.
If we ever get to, if we ever do a Let's Play of that, you guys will get to see
Artillery
the
online.
Super Star Destroyer in action. Okay, so we've got 3 Star Destroyers. That one is almost done.
Construction
This one is
complete.
close to being done. We'll just speed up the time here. So I don't think we have to
Star
worry about
Destroyer
being
reporting
attacked
in.
anytime soon. Famous last words though,
Artillery
because every
online.
time I see that, every time I say
Southern
that,
Cruiser reporting.
we end up getting attacked.
Southern Cruiser
On my way,
reporting.
sir.
Okay, close to being done.
Star
And there we go.
Destroyer
Okay.
reporting in.
So we now have a fleet. We'll actually put Darth Vader into it, because I want the extra oomph for anti-fighter defenses,
Coming
because
around.
all the Imperial Star Destroyers have our fighters that they deploy. But let's invade Nal Hutta with the Star Destroyer fleet that I've just built.
Set coordinates.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, so for those of you who don't know, Nal Hutta would be the home world for the race of people like Jabba the Hutt from Star Wars. They look like this. The Hutt are very notorious for their involvement in crime and organized crime. They're kind of like the Hutt cartels, kind of like the mafia of the old Italian mafia of the Star Wars universe. And the planet there, aside from having a lot of buildable structures that you can put on it, it will also have a fluctuating income due to Hutt criminal
Enemy
activities.
forces ahead.
And there they are, the Imperial Star Destroyers in all of their glory.
This pitiful force is preventing our assault on this system. Dispatch them so that we can
So
secure
let's
orbit
see
for
what
the
we
Empire.
got. Fighters. Oh man, and are already.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Engaging.
You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna
Bomber standing
We're gonna set all of our fighters to evade, and we're just gonna watch. We're gonna watch and have fun. So I hope you guys have been liking this Let's Play and been liking the Active War Let's Play. I'm hoping to, in my next Let's Play, maybe get a little bit further away from the strategy genre, try something else, a little more maybe adventure-y. Not entirely sure yet. Not sure if I want to do something that's a little more newer so that you guys can see some current up-to-date stuff, or if I want to just keep doing games that I have fun with. I'm leaning towards games that I have fun with. I figure, you know, there's plenty of people out there who always do the newest game, do the latest game, and I don't want to, you know, I'm not going to try and nose in on that kind of a thing, just because, for one, I wouldn't consider myself an amazing Let's Player, for one, and the other thing is, you know, again, as I've said many times, this is my hobby. I'm doing this for fun, and if I'm not having fun, what's the point? Well, I guess it would be for you guys to have fun. But I'm assuming if you're watching this now, if you're part of the small audience of people that watch this, that you have a little bit of fun watching me play games and hearing the sound of my sultry voice. That, or maybe you just stick around for the clipping Star Destroyers that we see right there. It's a new ship. What is happening? You guys stop that. Okay, so I'm hoping to do something a bit different soon. I think it'll be fun. Maybe you just stick around to see what kind of humorous little sequence I put at the beginning of my Let's Play is going to be. I've got an interesting editing software. It doesn't let me edit as much as or as well as I usually like to. It's kind of an awkward software, so I don't edit these things as much as I almost would like to. But I do edit. Why have you guys not destroyed this starbase? Come on, let's kill that thing. Spending too much time shooting your lasers at fighters, I think. Let's set all these guys to attack, move. Probably doesn't help that none of them have their batteries actually aimed at it. Here we go, here's the other Star Destroyer. So yeah, they cleaned through that fleet over here and made quick work of this starbase, which admittedly was only a level 1 starbase. There we go, victory for the Empire, but through all 16 of those ships and starbase, yeah, only 16 fighters, 8 of the frigates, and a starbase, but without even really suffering any damage. You saw one of the hard points on one of them was red there, but other than that, like, nothing. So, Star Destroyers, very, very powerful ships, very useful. So let's take on the Hutts. Let's see, Fear should be here. Let's get the Emperor out of here because we use him more for our economy than anything else. And let's bring you over here and let's invade.
Invasion commencing.
Alright, I'm not too worried about this one because it's just pirates, but those are famous last words. They don't have any artillery to speak of, so.
Awaiting your orders.
But I do think we only get 3.
Moving to coordinates.
We get 3 artillery. We have to
At maximum unit capacity.
Your orders,
we have
Commander?
to be very
Deploying stormtroopers.
effective with how we deploy our stormtroopers here.
Standing by.
Well, let's make you guys work 3.
Commencing attack. Reporting.
Alright, so what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to gain a foothold over here.
Yes, sir. Ready to go. Scouting.
And Darth Vader,
Engaging
you
enemy.
devil, come over here. Alright, so make that anti-vehicle turret. We'll make this one anti-infantry.
Beginning short-range
This should
fire.
be maybe easier than I was expecting.
Awaiting orders.
What is your order?
My order is for you to kill this base because I'm tired of dealing with these guys.
Construction complete.
There we go. Alright. That was easy.
As you command.
Always ready,
Artillery
sir.
online.
Everybody go.
Yes, General.
I
Affirmative.
copy.
What is it?
Stormtroopers too. Don't you guys get left out.
Affirmative. Found something.
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, so we'll set our artillery to attack this structure because they're going to do a lot better at that
Standing
than
by.
Darth Vader or the ATSTs will.
Yes, sir. What is your directive?
Yeah, see, already gone.
As you wish.
Push on! The Empire has no time to deal with the pirate scum anymore. There's a rebellion. Don't you know there's a rebellion? No time for criminal enterprises.
What?
Roger that.
What's over here? Oh, my AT-AT has not moved up.
Run available. With the pleasantries.
My pleasantries for you are to move on up here.
Roger.
And actually, you guys are going to defend Darth Vader.
Holding position.
Form up.
Reporting in.
While the AT-ST is kind of covering
On
you
my
guys
way.
back.
Reporting in.
Escort Darth Vader, please.
Standing guard.
Alright, so we secured a new objective.
Choose your reinforcements.
Bring in
Inputting
another
the
AT-ST
warhead.
squad. Some stormtroopers. And heck with it. And another group of stormtroopers.
Advancing.
I think that's really all we're going to need.
I am ready. Unit destroyed.
Unit destroyed.
Order. Scanning area. On the move.
Unit destroyed.
Unit destroyed.
Oh my. Yes, unit very much
Scouting
destroyed.
area.
Get out of there.
Awaiting orders.
Do not fail me.
Okay, so we know where the enemy is. Bomb it right now.
Roger that.
Commencing bombing run.
And then you guys are up to no good, I see. Alright, let's kill this first.
Concentrate maximum firepower.
There goes that.
I anticipate no problems.
Move our artillery up this way.
Firing at will.
Form up.
And of course we can't forget about our stormtroopers.
Squad, move out.
You're gonna be new group 1.
Target confirmed.
Alright, but it seems like we took out all of the HUD cartels.
You can start
So
your
we'll set these
advance
guys to an
momentarily.
attack move down into what
They call
I can
that
only
a
assume is
defense.
the enemy base.
Turret
We'll
constructing.
build
Waiting
turrets
order.
here just to help. But I think we should be fine.
Turret constructing.
These guys are going to attack out this way.
Advance.
Copy. I copy.
Alright,
Go.
group 2.
Reporting.
You're joining these
Yes, sir.
guys.
Right away.
Ooh, we can set this to a repair platform. Good.
Ready for
All
duty.
is right with Will.
I copy.
Reporting in, sir. Confirmed and complied.
Ready for command.
Then the artillery will follow him in.
Targeting enemy.
Reporting.
You guys stop being so sneaky.
Repair station constructed.
Time to get into the battle.
Right
Time
away,
to
sir.
fight the enemy where they sleep, where they live.
Ready to receive your transmission.
Let no
Excellent
pirate scum be spared. Our fury, Imperial fury. There we go. We found them.
Construction
There's their
complete.
base.
Affirmative, yes, Commander.
All right, and you guys are getting repaired up.
Yes, Commander.
Is there anything out this way?
There they are.
I'm thinking this might have just been expanded build zones for anybody who owns this planet,
Copy.
but not for the pirates because they only ever build one base.
Yes, Commander.
Hey, artillery,
Weapons
come attack
ready.
this building.
Order, sir.
Stormtroopers all moving. Stormtroopers like to move in their neat little formations.
Squad,
You know,
advance.
it's even under the heat of fire,
Move out.
even as their comrades die all around them, they like to stay in neat little
Blast them.
squares just so that they can blast these soldiers over here
Ready for orders.
and then watch as the enemy gets withered away by
Reporting.
Initiate bombing run.
bombers.
Destination is acknowledged.
Yeah.
Reporting.
The Empire wins.
Right away.
Everyone
Ready
wins.
to receive orders. Weapons activated.
And then of course you guys can attack all these things. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello.
Awaiting orders.
Can't let that live. Where'd all you guys come from?
Alright, men. Load your weapons.
Ooh, there's a lot of guys here.
Ready.
Where are you at, Darth Vader? Come this way.
Yes, sir.
Even though I think the stormtroopers have it handled surprisingly. Who would have ever thought stormtroopers would be able to
Reporting
handle combat on their own? I guess if you have enough of them, even their terrible,
Roger that.
terrible sight
Moving to that area, sir.
is enough to
Standing
weaken
by.
the spirits of pirate scum.
Reporting.
Alright, so I thought we killed everything, but
Awaiting your orders.
it's like
You found something.
still enemies sneaking around somewhere.
They will join us or die.
Well,
Awaiting orders.
Your orders, Commander?
your stormtroopers can. Oh, there we go.
Heading
Found them.
out.
Sneaking up, hiding up there.
I am ready. There will be nothing left.
There we go. Just tried to hide at the edge of the map. Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I've been fooled by people sneaking at the edge of a map. Alright, so the system is ours. We'll build one of these in a barracks, and also a light factory.
Shield generator constructed.
Heck, why not build a magnapulse cannon for good measure? And we'll leave all those guys down there. Okay. So now Hutta is ours. We're queuing up the build. We have to take Tatooine next,
Construction complete.
I think. Yeah, that's going to be our next objective.
Construction complete.
Kessel, Korriban, Wayland, Dantooine, those are all not as important as
Building
finding the
under
princess. We
construction.
just needed to secure this area of space
Complete.
from the pirate hordes, and now Tatooine is all that remains to the Hutt cartel and the enemies of the Empire. So, I want to thank you guys for watching. I'm afraid this is all that we have time for today. Stay tuned for part 18.